Hello, my name is Jin. I'm working with the front-end team, mainly working on realizing the hi-fi design and user interaction.
Here, I was on the front end team, and the favorite thing I worked on was styling.
Hi, my name's Isabel. I was on the front end and design teams, and my favorite thing I worked on was the wireframes for the UI and UX.
I am Miss Stella. I'm from the backend team, and the favorite thing is design a backend class.
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm on the backend team. My favorite thing is that I implemented and improved the searching functionality.
Hi, my name is Eric, and I'm in the design and front-end groups of the project. And the favorite thing I worked on was learning how to use Figma and completing the hi-fi design.
My name is Hike. I was on the backend team, and my favorite thing to work on was the ADRs.
My name is Shri. I was on the design and front-end team, and my favorite thing to work on was the user interface.
My name is Jess. I was on the design and backend team, and my favorite thing to work on was the CRUD function and sorting for the backend. So this is the demo of our application, and our app is Job Buddy, which is an application for managing job applications. Yeah, and so you can create a new application, and you can enter fields such as company name, position, location, etc. And if you then you can choose a status and as well as a deadline. And you can see that this application has been added to the website, and if we refresh, it's still there because it's being stored in the database. And you can also edit jobs. So if you edit a job and you add a description, the description will show up, and the other fields as well. And depending on how many fields you fill in, the different fields will either show up or not show up. And so we can see that if we refresh, this edit has been saved, and if we decide to delete this job position, it first asks if you want to delete, and once you do, the job application has been deleted from the database. Additionally, we can search by categories such as company and position, as well as sort by different categories as well, such as company, and you can sort company by increasing or decreasing, and then it's like this as well for the other positions, and by default we sort by deadline. Additionally, we have a really amazing feature where if you click on the profile page, which is not going to be implemented in the scope of this project, you see some confetti just for fun. It's, I think, the best feature of this application, and that's all.
Our first challenge was time constraints. All of us had really busy schedules, which made it difficult to find times that we were all available to meet to program together, and it was also difficult for us to balance the workload of this class with our other courses.
Which is nearly our entire team was completely new to web dev at the start of the project, so we are all very proud of what we were able to accomplish in such a short time frame.
So the first advice I want to give to future students is you should focus more on the process, not on the features. So the biggest thing I've learned from this class is the agile way of software development, which is, I think, is more important than just the code itself. So just don't focus too much on fancy features. Just focus on the basic functionality of the app and take each step of the process seriously.
My suggestion is you should have a good communication and a plan with your group, and also schedule a time to meet with everyone every week.
My suggestion is that whenever you think of anything that needs to be completed during the meetings, always create GitHub issues and make issues for everything you can think of, including all the Canvas assignments and all the project details, like adding a button.
My suggestion to future students is to have complete tests and documents for every pull request. The tests are obviously important to make sure your code runs properly, and the documentation is important to make sure anyone else looking at your pull request knows what's going on.
My suggestion to students would probably be to stay on top of Canvas assignments. So usually there's multiple assignments that are due on the same day. And that since these assignments are to be turned to the repository, there's not reminders on Canvas. And there's also multiple checkpoints for these same assignments, so it's good to stay on top of those as well.
And my advice is to manage your time wisely, and don't take some other course loads that have some heavy time commitments if you're also doing 110, because 110 does take up a lot of time as well.